Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends or retro carded Marvel's Mysterio. Loving these, again, love these retro cards. I hope they continue these for a long time. It's got a cool image of Mysterio with his mist. I actually really like how this one is looking compared to the last one we got with the Lizard Wave. And on the back shows the rest of the Spider-Man wave, along with just kind of the helmet coming off or the dome, and a brief little bio on Mysterio and that same cool little image up at the top corner. I'm going to get this guy opened up and then we'll check out the details. All right, so first up we'll check out his mist accessories here. It looks really cool. It's the same ones we got with the Lizard Wave Mysterio. These are more of a aqua blue. And here is the other one. See the nice bubbling effect. Looks really cool. And it's all translucent, which is always nice. These wrap around the ankles just like the past one. All right, so now checking out Mysterio. I actually really I prefer this dome head. It looks really cool to me. I like the more pearl eyes, kind of can't even see through it, kind of cloud look. I think that looks really good. And then he just has a darker red cape. There's no design or anything on it, but he does, mine, where was it that I saw? It has a little blemish right there on that corner. Otherwise, it's pretty plain. There's no like detailing or anything. It's just a nice dark red cape. And he does have some nice cool paint applications on the front of the cape here with the eyes. And then it just holds on with a peg, so it's not super secure. In fact, when I opened him, it came right off pretty quick. But you see, he's got a nice translucent aqua blue head there. A good hairstyle, looking cool. In case you're wondering what's underneath there. I'm gonna keep the cape off and just go over the body. The body is just a nice dark green, but it's kind of a lighter green. And then over all the lining, it's got more of a darker green wash, which actually gives it a lot of detail, especially since this figure has a lot of sculpt to it with all the lining and squaring off. It looks really good. And that was one thing that the other one was kind of missing. It was just more of a flat green, and that was it. And it kind of took away a lot of the detail just having it that way. But adding this darker green to all the crevices, it looks really cool. On the gauntlets, they are the same. They're just more of a gold. You can see all the lining and swirling in there. Looks good. He's got a kind of a open palm and kind of a grasping type hand on that side. And that green continues on through the legs and back. Looks really good. He's got that peg again for the cape. And he's just got the gold boots, which look good. Mine does have a little blemish right there on the inside. But overall, looks really nice. We're going to go over the articulation. Clearly, you're not going to be able to move his head around too much with that dome on, but he does look left and right. He does have the hinge. Forward and back. Got ball joints in the shoulders to move out, forward and back, nice and tight. So the upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. Does have, mine's really stiff. There we go. Nice ab crunch, probably from all that paint. Got the waist swivel, kicks up and spreads about that much. Got the upper thigh swivel and double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up and they're a little tight and they rock side to side. That's no problem. But is that, yeah, I have to warm that up. And I'll go ahead and put this cape back on and I'll show you guys how tall Mysterio is after you see those effects on his ankles. So here we go. They look really cool. It's kind of nice because they also add a bit of sturdiness to him while standing him up, and it looks really good because that cape is pretty big. And Mysterio stands a little over 6 inches tall. And then here he is next to the Lizard Wave Mysterio, which is cool if you have him. You can swap out the, let me change that. There you go. You can swap out, the effects to kind of change it on it, make the smoke look a little different. But honestly, I prefer this Retro Wave one. I think it just looks, I like the coloring better. It's just my personal opinion. And then why not? Here is the MCU Mysterio. That is going to go down. He's just about to. And the Toy Biz Mysterio. So I can see why others may like the Lizard Wave one more just because the cape's more purple. But honestly, I think this one looks pretty cool. And then this one you can see obviously through it. I'll move these figures and we'll get a good comparison of these two. All right, so first up, you can definitely see the skull in there. It is just basically a skull. Oh, I'm making a mess. Should have just... There, that's what I should have done. Just taking the capes right off so you guys can see there's an actual skull with the kind of the tentacles coming out of his mouth. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, you can just see overall the paint detailing difference on the bodies, or lack of, on the lizard Mysterio. But you can definitely see it there. So it's just more of a flat green. And then he does have paint like kind of in the gauntlets there, where this one's just gold. But overall, you can kind of see it. And this one's just more of a green boots. And they got the gold boots. But I know I do not have the variant. So there was a variant where the head was, I believe, green, if I'm remembering right, which I thought was kind of cool. I tried looking for them, trying to find, oh, what am I doing? I guess you could swap that. You can kind of see how that looks. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Looks a little wonky to me. I just like the more pearlized dome. That looks kind of funky to me. But yeah, this review is getting kind of crazy now, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, I just never found that variant at a reasonable price, and I just didn't think it was worth what it was going for. I think at the time, it was in the 50s or 60s, and it had just come out. I'm not sure. I haven't looked currently, so I do not know exactly how much he is now. I'm not going to really bother with that one. Just not really a variant that's high on my list. Get that peg back in there. But yeah, I do wish that this one's cape kind of sat a little more flush onto the body. I think that would have been really nice. And then, if you guys wanted to see the Toy Biz one, this is from the Spider-Man Classics. It's got the big gimmick. I did actually take out the batteries on mine. I plan on doing a video. This is going to be a ramble, right? It's at the end of the video I can ramble. I plan on putting all new batteries in this guy, along with J.J. Jameson's son when he's a werewolf, just to kind of show you guys how the gimmick's working with the full charge. And also I want to see if that guy roars still, so we can hear the effects. I think that'd be a fun little different kind of video. Overall, it's not going to really be much of a review, more just kind of a observation. But anyway, I think this is a cool figure. For $20, I paid $13.99. It was that Black Friday deal. I think that's a great deal for this figure. But even 20 bucks, I think this is well worth it, especially if you're trying to find, you didn't get them the first time. Or look for, if you prefer the other one, you might be able to find a better deal now that this guy's out. So people have more options of getting Mysterio. But anyway, I've talked long enough at you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Take care.